Why do you think he had that different approach this week?
Everybody's got a chip on his shoulder. Coaches, players. You can't do this, can't do that. You ain't good enough. You ain't do this. Me and him had a little talk. Get it done.
Bill, earlier in the week, you weren't too keen on the idea of a dual quarterback system. Is this kind of the reason why you just had a feeling Riley might have had this in him?
No, and I think that was kind of misinterpreted. And I apologize for out there. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. My mind's going to mile. I mean, I could be talking to my wife. To be honest with you, I'm probably not talking to my wife. I'm sitting about what scheme I could use here, what scheme I could do there, how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that. So, it just happened. Riley, the first 3 series, I mean, he's exhausted. I mean, he's over there sideline. Aaron went in, and unfortunately, it didn't work out. But it really wasn't Aaron. I mean, he was ready to play. And then he had a rhythm in there, and then we kind of lost it a little there. I thought the big key really is, when we turned the ball over, we had a chance probably to really get a little more momentum. But we came right back and scored after that. After we turned the ball over, which I did like.
Kind of had a little trick play in your zone today with the pass or the drop to Judak and Judak's pass.
Yeah, we had a couple. We had another one. They defended it pretty well. And we're always going to have those things. We're not going to waste them. But the kid, like I told him before the game, I said, you're going to learn a lot about yourself after this game here. You're going to have to go through the absolute adversity. You're going to like yourself, you're not going to like yourself. You're going to like your teammate, you're not going to like your teammate.
Defensive coordinator, Tim Banks.
So, good.
Did you anticipate maybe the most he'd be playing today?
I really don't. I didn't anticipate anything. To be honest with you, it was one of those things.
Yeah, I thought they played extremely well. I thought up front, we challenged those guys on. We had to control the line of scrimmage, and I thought they had some good things. When those guys are playing at the level they played at today,
I thought he had a really good grasp of what we were trying to do.
They were excited. They were excited about the challenge.
They did some different things, and then some of the things that I thought we could run on the perimeter got thrown out the window. I don't think we did a very good job of blocking on the perimeter. So, when you take that away, now you got to do other things. Now you're more than a check play there. So the game became pretty complex for a while because I didn't think we did a very good job of going on the perimeter.
This is not easy for you either because you're drawing up game plans different than what you would normally be doing, right? You're sort of challenging yourself to come up with things that suit these guys.
Yeah, and I've done it before. It's not like I'm just it's on a whim. I've done all this stuff before. It's when you've been around a while, like Lauren Tate. You see a lot of different things. So all that stuff. One thing it doesn't do, it doesn't ever change for the line. I'll never do anything where the line is doing something different. It's all the peripheral stuff in the back end. And we got a couple screens in there. One went pretty good. We showed a look that we knew what coverage they were going to be in. Then we motioned them and then we swept them out. We kind of did a lot of neat things early. And then all of a sudden, they catch up, and then it becomes a complex game. Like I said, you got to get in a lot of checks and figure out where they're going and what the coverages are. They saw a couple of different coverages that we haven't seen. So our kids reacted. I really give those kids a lot of credit. We knew it was going to be. It's always tough, okay, when you have so much time when you're starting quarterback, and all of a sudden that guy. If you knew this like way back there in August, it'd be a little bit different. But you lose your guy midway through the season, and then you got to find different ways and be really foolish for me to keep running the same offense that we had with West. That's not real smart. I'm not that dumb. We just go out there, you figure out a way that you can move the football.
What made you think that he could run? You started to run the ball against Wisconsin? I'm talking about quarterback keepers and misdirection, that type of thing. When did you put that in? What made you think he'd be successful?
Well, number one, everybody's playing cover one right now, and so everybody's got one more guy in the box. West was beaten by Bison, and then he was 300-some yards. We got to do it a little bit different way. And so you take the attributes of you know, Riley or Aaron and let them, right now he's the extra runner, so now you got enough guys to block. So it's just a different, it's just different, you know, it's all box counts. You know, you got one more guy and we got, now the one thing I will say is when we had that one drive down there, that Josh scored on, I mean, we weren't blocking on the perimeter very well, and we just said, you know what, we're just going to pound it, and we did. I mean, it's, you know, so you know, I thought we tired them out a little with the perimeter game, and we got them coming downhill. I thought our kids, you know, in the two tight end sets, you know, I thought these kids do a good job, and they were pretty excited. They came off and they were excited about, you know, the success that they could have in running those plays.
Another angle on
Riley may not be a great runner, but he can be effective enough that they have to respect him.
Very efficient. Fourth down play, you know, I know we've been, you know, 2 games we didn't get the fourth downs, you know, and probably weren't, you know, you wish you had those back. This one here, I mean, we spent a lot of time on that play there. On the option keep, and you know, we saw a look, you know, and we brought a guy motion in there, which you know, I'm sure they want. You know, you just got to do those things. I mean, you can't. I mean, you cannot keep running the same stuff over and over again because the other team. I mean, you got to give them credit for coaches or players. You know, they all scheme it. You know, and I just got to. Okay, if we show this, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do something different. You know, I don't think we're getting the big plays that we got with West, you know, especially in the throwing game. But you know, we were efficient. I mean, in the red zone, scoring zone, we're 3 touchdowns out of 3 touchdowns. That's what you have to do down there. And Riley was a big part of it. You know, the one run, the one little scramble to Mikey, and then you know, the pass to JD. I mean, those 3 big time plays, okay, for a kid that all of a sudden he's not good enough. Now, I hope the Illini Nation looks out there and says, you know what, the kid won this game. Beat a 5 and 6-1 teams over there.
Over in the other locker room, Jerry Kill said that he was afraid this would happen because Bill had 2 weeks to prepare. Did that really, I mean, changing schemes, making it more of a Riley game, did that really help? Did it make any difference to have an extra week?
I think it helped mentally and physically on our kids. I thought Beck did a good job in giving them enough time off and getting them away. I saw them a little bit more refreshed. You know, at this time point in the season, there's a lot of banged up kids, and he gave them off. I thought Beck did a fantastic job on how he handled it. He cut down practices this week, and we knew what we were going to do. You know, I cheated last week. I'll be honest with you. You know, I knew what we were going to kind of do, and so you know, I threw some stuff in last week to kind of get a little head start on there, and you know, worked. I mean, some of it didn't. You know, some of the things they did a great job. Their secondary is really good, and I thought their secondary was really physical out there on the perimeter, and I took probably about 25% of the game plan out. And we thought we had a lot of good things out there, and I got thrown out real quick.
I wasn't surprised.
Yeah.